Hey guys, Jerry Combs here, and welcome to episode 4 of Super Hostile Sea of Flame. And we have a pretty cursed episode here. I'm just going to let this frozen screen pass, and then I'm going to continue talking after. So, anyway, what is the problem? Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so there is too many corruptions in this video. It's almost unwatchable. So I'm starting to believe that the Super Hostile Sea of Flame one is cursed. Zisto, his playthrough never finished. I feel like most people's playthrough of this map never finishes. So it's hard to see what is beyond the surface. And by the time I'm recording this voiceover, this is like a month and a half maybe after I recorded this. Actually, I think about a month. I've not wanted to record this, and here I'm getting messaged again on Steam. So yeah, this is voiceover. None of my audio actually recorded for this episode. So I'm forced to do voiceover so that you guys actually have something to listen to instead of just watching a boring Minecraft video with no commentary over it. So yeah, I'm genuinely starting to think that this is cursed. My next video, no corruptions in it though, so I think if I get over this hurdle, I'll be fine. I don't want to jinx it though. This is, it's so difficult to deal with. So another thing you'll see in this episode, as well as what I'm gonna do in the you'll also see it in the next episode, is I fill up the monument almost completely. Now, turns out there's just random colored wool in some of the chests. So that wool I'm going to be taking off, and I'm only going to be putting on wool that I can confirm that I've found in a fleecy box. Fleecy boxes being those little glass containers. Or platforms with glowstone on them, and you'll see, I believe, up here where I'm building my bridge, I believe this is another fleecy box, even though it doesn't have the standardized thing. Every space in the chest is filled with wool, so I'm going to be counting that as a fleecy box. Anyway, yeah, with this episode, the main issue I was having is when I would tab out of Minecraft, because I had Minecraft in full screen to try and get optimal resolution. Whenever I would tab out, it would completely freeze the game until I now I don't know if I had to go back into full screen. I think what happened is I would tab out and the game would go into windowed full screen, and because OBS was looking for a full screen window, not a windowed full screen, it was just freezing. And that's why half of this video is just gone, unrecoverable, because there's nothing. It's a frozen screen for like almost 20 minutes. But luckily I did record for extra time during this one, so at least there's that. Yeah, if I do have extra time, I might even record another episode right after recording this voiceover. Yeah, I got so much to do. I've been putting off recording this audio just because, like, it's not that fun to me to, like, try and salvage this video. But otherwise, if I don't do that, there's going to be so much context missing, because I believe this is the first one where I actually start exploring the depths of the cave. And there's a lot more to this map. I was expecting it. Okay, here we got the brown wool. So I can confirm the brown wool. That's good. But yeah, as I was saying, it's brutal. Because I originally did a voiceover for this, and I would have been using that one. But the thing is, it was 3 a.m., I believe, and I was so tired that I did not. The last thing I wanted to do was stay up until 4 recording a voiceover for this. So I just like gave up maybe 20 minutes into that voiceover and just went to bed. So there would have been a large portion of the video that was just silent. So yeah, we got our brown wool. And yeah, I think... Oh no, that was in the last episode where there was a ton of saplings. But yeah, I have some more videos coming out. I have Psychonauts 2, and I haven't played it. I've been trying to save that for recording on YouTube. But I need to complete my Psychonauts 1 series. I have like 3 videos recorded, I think. And yeah, I think I have 3 videos recorded. And actually, oh, here, I have a little save of what wool I found. So I can now confirm that I've found brown. Orange and brown are the only actual ones so far that, so far in the series, I've officially found, and I can write down. But I know that there's a couple more down here. I think I found a couple of them during the frozen point in this video, so I'm gonna have to go exploring again and look for wools I didn't find. I'll explain that more whenever the next video I record comes out. By that time, off camera, I'll remove all the wools, and I'll explain it more. But yeah, this is a kind of necessary video because of the context that's needed for the next episode. Otherwise, it's just going to jump to the monument being like completely full and you'll have no context. But yeah, I kind of wanted to, I've kind of been thinking about Sea of Flame, how I'm going to do this series. Yeah, considering that there's a Sea of Flame 2, which is less of a sequel and more of a like complete remake, reimagining. So pretty much in Sea of Flame 2, it seems that there's a lot more on the surface, which I'm actually not a huge fan of. There was a giant like pig head or something. I'm not a huge fan of that, so I actually like the simplicity of some of Vex's or Vetch's maps. He actually goes by Vex now. In his videos, he always used to say Vetch's, and people would call him Vex. I used to call him Vex. But yeah, now it feels weird because he started calling himself Vex. So, anyway, there's a spawner there. I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was saying. A lot of this video is running around breaking spawners, because there's a lot of spawners, and I only have, I think I get a iron pickaxe at some point. Maybe that's the next video. I don't really remember. But yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. Definitely mob sounds go down quite a bit in between this episode and the next episode. So hopefully you won't have to deal with them quite as much when I'm in normal areas. I know on the surface and in the monument room, it was just constant. So here, these are 3 wolves that I think I end up putting on the monument that... maybe I lose one of these, or do I go right back? No, it looks like I'm going right back to the monument. Yeah, so that's 3 wolves that I need to not count, unless I end up finding a fleecy box in one of the next 2 episodes. I need to watch through them, because it's been a bit too long and I don't exactly remember. Actually, this video might have been recorded 2 months ago or more. I don't remember now. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a Minecraft video. Yeah, so I need to take these off because I'm pretty sure these are just found in chests by themselves. Let's see what's happening. I'll talk a bit about my Dead by Daylight videos. So I just released a Dead by Daylight video a week or 2 ago, maybe 3. I don't remember at this point. I'm losing track because I've been procrastinating. But yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned my Dead by Daylight is mostly my videos are mostly ruined. I'm not going to be able to upload a lot of them, which means a lot of context is going to be gone. But to be honest, it's not that bad. If I absolutely need to, I can show a bit of these videos. But what happened is Dead by Daylight uploaded its, or not uploaded, it updated its graphics engine, or Unreal or whatever, and that ended up severely diminishing all of the how well it run. Dead by Daylight used to run really easily on a lot of systems, especially mine. So I was recording great on Dead by Daylight. Now, unfortunately, I think this is partially because my drive is getting full. That might be the issue. But I'm having like a ton of corruptions. I've had corruptions on some of my Steam games. So I've been really considering buying another hard drive to store everything. Anyway, so Dead by Daylight stopped running well. And what would happen is my recordings would kind of hiccup. So you would get, let's see, like it would spend maybe 1 to 2 seconds of just frozen, and then half a second it would just be like 60 FPS. So yeah, you can understand how it's not watchable. The audio is just fine. You can hear me talking, and you can hear the game just fine. It's just the video that has these weird constant hiccups. Like it's rhythmic too. It's not like it's like these random hiccups happening. Like they are happening at the exact same rate. Like 2 seconds frozen, half a second, 60 FPS. 2 seconds frozen, half a second, 60 FPS. Just for the whole video. Or actually, no, not for the whole video, sorry. This would run fine in the menus. So the menus are actually like 60 FPS. Maybe the occasional hiccup. Because I think I was recording at 40,000 bitrate at the time. And I'm feeling the effects of this series. The 40,000 bitrate was terrible idea, and I think that's what resulted in the corruptions. Corruptions that they affected some of my schooling. The corruptions, I had like school video projects I was working on that I couldn't do anything because they were corrupted until I figured out I actually had to like fully cut those parts out. It's affected this video because I lowered my bitrate to I think 4,000, and you had like the second, yeah. So the first video was before I was experiencing the corruptions. Oh, we gotta switch to the next video. The first video I posted though was before I started experiencing the corruptions, and sorry. So my bitrate is all good. Oh, sorry, I'm having frame rate issues, it looks like, at this point in the video. But anyway, yeah, the first video I was before I had the corruptions. It's 40K bitrate. It looks good. Oh yeah, this part of the video is really corrupted. There's lots of like visual bugs and stuff. But yeah, second video, that's why the bitrate was so low, is because of those corruptions. I ended up lowering it to 4,000, and it looked terrible. Or maybe 4,000, yeah. Anyway, I ended up raising it to maybe 14,000, something around there, and it still didn't look great. And now it sits, I think, at 25,000, which is what I'm probably going to be keeping it at. I still might experience the occasional corruption, but it's going to be a lot more rare at least, so that should help with production. This video is just a lost cause, and there, I died. I think I die a lot in this episode. That's the first of many, which is going to suck when I have to make a kill counter video. But yeah, definitely very annoying. I'm not looking forward to editing this. I want to edit this one first, but I also need to edit my Psychonauts one. So, what are you going to do? Yeah, I want to get that Psychonauts series out as fast as possible, but it's like I'm gonna have to do like barely any editing, and barely any editing is still like each episode is like I record for over an hour. I don't quite want them to be that long, but then again, I don't want to do a lot of editing, so they're probably gonna be long videos, and I'm gonna have to watch through like a couple hours. Minimum, it's probably going to take me like 3 hours to edit one of those videos. So we got yellow wool. I can write this one down as well. We've officially found the yellow wool. Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe I just didn't realize it at first. At some point I grab a wool and I come back and it's already there. I'm going to be keeping the metals though. Those are fine because I crafted those and you're allowed to craft those. So, yeah, I guess, was yellow already full? Yeah, I already got yellow. So now I can officially say I have found yellow and I can keep that on there. But yeah, at this point there wasn't really any rules posted anywhere, so it seems like rules were kind of intended. Maybe they were only posted on the forum. But yeah, at this point there was no rules posted in the actual map. I'm going to be following the rules. I'm kind of excited for the next Super Hostile though, so I want to get through this one kind of quickly. Like I have, at this point, I'm an episode ahead after this one. I've already recorded an episode after this one, so like the next episode is mostly just me clearing out this cave because it's tedious. There's spawners everywhere. It's massive. And this is kind of like the interconnected area for most of the map. Oh yeah, could it be treasure chest or maybe a TNT trap? So yeah, I don't know how, but I have not, and I'm probably going to be jinxing it by saying this, but I have not activated a single TNT trap so far in the map. So I don't know what's up. Oh, here, 1 heart. Do I die? Place your bets now. Yeah, I've also part of the reason why I've been procrastinating is that it's hard to find times when there's not like commotion in my house and people that are going to disturb me. I could do it late at night, but then you get the problem of the 3 a.m. thing where I'm tired, I want to go to bed. And I got a job that starts pretty early in the morning now, so my sleep schedule is like, I can't stay up very late. Like, I just fall asleep. But, yeah, so no one's in my house right now. That's why I decided to record it. In my next video, people ended up coming and disturbing me at the end of my recording, so it does go silent. Bit annoying. But yeah, once the part comes in where it's just frozen screen, I'm going to just cut that whole part out. Okay, I can officially say we have white wool, but I don't think I ended up placing that. I think I ended up losing the wool. I died and it probably hit a cactus or something, so I don't actually have the white wool, I don't think, on the monument. But I will put it on whenever I do another episode. I'm not going to put it on off camera because I never actually got it to the monument. So, yeah, I'm really excited for the Endless Deep, or its other name is just Deep. That one looks like a really interesting map, a whole map that's like survival underwater. Yeah, that gets me back again to the Super Hostile series where, for the most part, there's a couple outliers, but for the most part, each map is a survival challenge that expands into this huge complete the monument map. And that's what I really like about these maps. This one's, you start off on an island with practically nothing. It's surrounded by lava, you can't really go anywhere, and it's extremely difficult at night because there's tons of spawners underneath the obsidian. So you end up getting this really nice challenge of just trying to get your footing at first, and then you can move on to thriving and getting all the wool, which is also just as much of a challenge. So now there's this tree over here. This map says that it's rated for beta 1.7.3, I think. And that tree that's over on the side, I don't know if I look at it more clearly at any point, but there's clearly a TNT because you can see through the leaves. And yeah, I don't think that's intended. I think this was for like the map was originally created for an earlier form of beta. Oh yeah, there's both treasure chest and 2 traps here. But yeah, it was for an earlier beta before there was even fancy graphics, and I guess he like continued to update it a little bit up to this point. So yeah, I don't think it's possible to get the absolute original experience out of this, but this is as close as we're gonna get, and it's still fun. The original one didn't even have pressure plates because when you punched TNT back then, it would light and explode. Let's see. Yeah, so I really like the look of this cave. It's really open. You can see the silhouettes of the mobs in the distance. Yeah, it's pretty nice looking. Lots of directions to go, though. This map's definitely confusing. I know some of them are a bit more straightforward. Some of them are linear. Some of them are not linear at all. Yeah. Sorry for just moaning there randomly. This better not be the part where I... Oh no, this... Sorry. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back in the video. Cut this part out. If it makes you feel any better, I thought this place was creepy even on peaceful mode while I was putting up these signs. By the way, there is a creeper behind you. There's no creeper behind me. I don't know why I looked. I should have just continued. I knew there was no creeper behind me. Like, come on. But whatever. I guess I'm a coward. Yeah, I ran out of torches here. Torches definitely make breaking these spawners a lot easier, but there's 2 spider spawners like right beside each other, so it's not really possible to get at both of them. Yeah, I just end up coming back to it later. One thing I noticed about this version is like armor gets destroyed really fast. I did not get hit very many times in my... Because I think all armor has like the same durability, it's just the amount. Like armor worked differently at this point, so it just like, I think it just negates damage entirely. Or no. I don't know, maybe it's that you could wear like 1 piece of armor and it'd be the same as wearing a full set or something at the time. I don't really remember. But yeah, our armor negates damage differently between current Minecraft and beta, and it had a lot lower durability. Or maybe it was this version that all armor had the same durability, so diamond armor was kind of useless. Because, like, iron was a lot more sustainable. And it would do pretty much the same thing. Like, diamond armor would make you take, like, a lot less damage, but would also break just as fast as leather armor. Maybe that's this version, maybe this was a bit earlier, I'm not entirely sure, but it seems like it with how fast the iron is breaking. Oh, there we go. So this is maybe where I lost my white wool. Oh, and there goes my timer to stop the video. And, yeah. So the rest of the video is frozen past here. So I'm just going to cut to the ending I recorded, immediately after I recorded this. And... that will be the end of the video. So thank you for if you've gotten to this point for enduring my ramblings. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, hopefully. Take it away, past me. Take it away. Alright, so we're at the end of the video. I would have had to voice over, which I'm about to do after recording this part. But anyway, this is our victory monument now. The last 3 to 5 minutes of the video are completely just missing, so I don't exactly remember what I did. I went into like a little lava cave and recovered some torches and stuff, and I think I found some more wool which is now on the monument. And after finishing, I realized that OBS just, for whatever reason, decided to change my settings and stop using my Blue Yeti mic, even though I have that set as the default. So I have no idea why it sometimes does that. And of course, Drew is still messaging me. I'm trying to record. Yeah, anyway, now I should at least be able to see my mic when I'm recording, so this issue won't happen again. This, this series is just full of issues so far. But yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully, we'll finally get a flawless episode. I don't want to jinx myself, though. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. I don't want to be doing this. Kill me.